Radical.
Got some quick thoughts on Dying Light 2, and I watched a couple videos. One was the Dying Light 2 Stay Human Monsters gameplay trailer, and the other was about the first 6-7 minutes of Microsoft's GameCon upload, which is an hour and a half. An hour and a half, and they didn't show any Halo Infinite gameplay. Kind of weird, wouldn't you say? Supposedly, isn't Halo Infinite coming out in a series of months? I hope it's not delayed like the Amico, but it doesn't instill a whole lot of confidence, that they didn't even show it at the Gamescom, trailer there. Dying Light 2 Stay Human. I guess a big story about this one is that the virus, I think, something's going on with the virus to where in this gameplay, the Monsters gameplay trailer, you're going through in a stealth mission, which is something, if you really thought that the segments were scary with the volatiles at night, I can only imagine how tense it is being in a building trying to slowly creep past these zombies. And the zombies, by the way, in this game have multiple different levels of infection, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, the stealth mission is going to be a new addition. Lots of new additions in this game. You have the grappling hook that was changed a bit. I remember I was a little skeptical about the grappling hook, but you can now take a running leap out of a building, turn around in midair, and then hit another different level of a building. To describe the insanely awesome thing that I saw is, I saw it and I was like, did that just really happen? Like the level of movement you have in this game. Ran out of a building, turned around in midair, used a grappling hook, and then run through a building and actually jumped on a zombie that you pushed out of the building. And I don't know if this would actually work. I mean, it doesn't seem realistic, but it looks fun as hell. You pushed the zombie out and kind of just went all the way down on the pavement, then bounced off that zombie, and then used your grappling hook, and then ran through, and you wall ran. You can wall run in this game. The parkour has been improved. So many different improvements. There's zip lines now. There's a paraglider. So if you felt restricted in the first game, which I didn't feel restricted, I felt like, okay, there's a lot of different ways to get around the city. Now, the bandits were a big fun part of the first game. Just kind of, fighting them. That was a lot of fun right there. Or you'd be taking on a horde of zombies, and then a bandit, which is a lot tougher, would come in, trying to attack you with a crowbar or something. Now, they got different factions of the bandits, and some of them have medieval armor you can pick up, which is really cool. And the fighting is a lot different. They've enhanced the fighting. I saw some gameplay where you can actually block their attacks with some metal knuckles, and you can actually chain your attacks from one to the other, it looks like, and there's different ways to dodge. But the coolest moment was when I saw somebody actually, there was a bus nearby, and they got on the bus and did a wall run on the side of the bus, and then a kick right after that. So you can actually chain your different attacks. You can bounce off one to the other. It looks like a whole lot of fucking fun. And the graphics look very, very, very nice. I can't see how anyone can't look at this and think the graphics, look drop dead gorgeous. Specifically the detail in this open world. A lot of love and care was put into this. The first Dying Light had a lot of detail in the world. But this is just on a different level. I was looking at the side of a building, looking at the bricks, and I was like, damn, that's some good looking bricks. The whole game is like this. Looks very, very nice. Looks very, very nice. I hope it's not a deal like Cyberpunk 2077 to where you see one game and then it comes out and it looks different, but I don't think that's the case here. Specifically in the gameplay Dying Light 2 Stay Human Monsters gameplay trailer that I saw, I don't see how 756 people disliked that trailer. Now, I don't want to leave without mentioning this. The title is Stay Human. So a big part of this plot seems to be, if you're infected, getting into the sunlight. In this gameplay, your character is running and running and running through that building to try to get out of the dark and get in the sunlight to get rid of the virus, or you're going to turn. Now, the zombies are chasing you, and when they get through the door, they start burning up. Okay, so does that mean in this game the zombies can only come out at night? That'd be a little depressing because, I mean, it'd be kind of lame to actually just have human enemies to fight during the day. Maybe they want to make it scarier, possibly, but that would be a big shift from the first game. But still, I'd still pick it up because it looks just tremendous, and it would get me back into playing the zombie games, to be honest, because the last zombie games I really played was around the time of the first Dying Light. And Dying Light 1, by the way, is my favorite zombie game of all time if I had to make a list of all the ones I played. And I've not played them all, okay? But Dying Light 1 is my favorite of the zombie games I have played. What about your list of your favorite zombie games ever released? Leave that in the comment section down below for fun.